we should be all good to go for tonight. I don't actually know what we're gonna do tonight, but I don't usually tell you guys that. It's fine, don't worry about it. we have some things to do. I have a list of things. It's gonna be great. Event stream. You know what? That reminds me, I do actually need to switch off of the current version of Minecraft that I'm on, because we have not updated the Truly Bedrock server yet, so we'll switch back to 121.60. But yeah, today is a big day in the Minecraft space. Big day. Big day. We have the spring update just dropped. We have the Cape server just released. We have me live streaming. I mean, these are big announcements. This is a big deal, guys. This does not happen every single day. I posted 2 videos today. I posted 2 shorts. Probably should have posted another 2 as well. Might have to save those for tomorrow, though. But anyway, let's hop on into it, shall we? So I need to make a short on the pause feature, and also the fact that we have the ability to pause the game now in solo and single player, so that's great. But moreover, we also have the ability to, what's it called? Turn on add-ons in a world without disabling achievements. Now, right now it's a little bit broken. Who would have guessed that? But so right now, any add-on, as long as it's properly updated, will not disable achievements in your world. So that's great. But it's supposed to only be marketplace add-ons. So we'll see. You've been watching for more than 3 minutes? Yeah, so you'll see a notification in your upper right on Twitch for getting your thing. Okay, we got Honey over here. Let's see if I can mod you as a moderator. There we go. Oh, wait, do I have to sign in for this? Unable to connect to world. Oh, is the world being updated right now? Okay, Honey, you're modded over there. Kula. Hopefully that's the right Kula. I don't know. You're modded as well. You two can fight it out if that's not the right Kula. Let's see. Unable to connect to world. Let me check if the server is actually up right now. It might be mid-update. I don't know if Liara or Slack are in the process of updating the server, or maybe they already got it done. 2 streams in 1 day then? I mean, we are dual streaming, so if you really wanted to. How many coolers can there be? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, it wants me to sign in to Nodecraft. Is it going to remember my thing? What's the authentication code? Man, why is there always so many? Can you just let me on the server? Can it just let me stay signed in? I never, like, if I sign into something, I want to stay signed in until the end of time. I don't want to have to, like, re-put in my password every 4 days. My client's at, oh, okay, maybe the server is updated. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, wow, guys, we can go play with the new features. Hey, we figured out what we're doing this stream. Hold up, please hold. I'm going to put you back on the screen. I should really add, like, an image to the back of this, so that when Minecraft closes or crashes, you have something to look at. If I was like a professional live streamer, I would do that, but instead you're just gonna look at the screen real quick, because it always takes a minute to like switch between versions. But I guess we have our answer. Servers updated, my dudes. That's fantastic. Thanks to the Truly Bedrock piece for getting that updated. Not sure who did it. Not sure who done it, but it was somebody. And I appreciate them. It's probably Yara, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Is it gonna work? Can you get the cape in Pocket Edition? You can. So MCPE is just Bedrock Edition. It's all the same thing nowadays. It's been the same thing for quite a while, right? Anyway, so is this cape gonna show up? Hold up. No, there's another one. We'll get to that in a moment. I don't want to look at that right now. Is my new cape gonna show up? Did I switch this back over? I did switch it back over. Fantastic. Apply that. And then, so this is the red cape right here, upper left. That is the Menace cape. You can get that from watching our TikTok live stream right now. We're streaming to both platforms. And this is the blue cape right here is the home cape. And you can get that from watching our Twitch stream. Now, this gray cape is not actually available right now. I hacked it into the game because I'm a bad person. But if it would show up on the Elytra, there we go. Sometimes you gotta give it a second. I don't know why it's not showing up in the... It's being a bit dumb. But anyway, that's what it looks like. And guess what? It has Jack Black's face on the back of it. So, do with that information what you will. What are we gonna do, Sloy? Oh god, it's got... Oh, jeez. Is my Zoom not working? Oh, no, it's not updated. My Zoom isn't updated for the new version yet. That's stupid. Anyway, we're having the weather bug again. So we are going to be working on the base tonight. Maybe checking out the new features as well. I need to go get some couple of doggos. But yeah, we built up everybody's statues on the server right now. End of last stream, I was butchering who the statues belong to. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Listen, I'm great at names, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we got all the ultra flexes built up, so that's fantastic. I keep trying to press C to like zoom in, and it's just gonna be really sad until that finally works. But yeah, look at some cute little statues. So we're gonna go ahead and fill in the carpet around here. We don't have a way to time lapse that right now because via proxy isn't gonna be updated to the new version yet. But that's fine. By the way, there's a lovely QR code right here that you should scan. This is a map art that we built. We do actually need to go back to the end dimension and fix these 3 pixels on the edge of it. But you know what? It's just something for you guys to complain about. I always strive to give you something to talk about. And that is what you have to talk about today. You can, there's a lot of discussion to be had. 3 entire pixels, guys. Also, thank you guys so much for all the new follows. We have a ton of followers happening. Hopefully you guys are having a good time tonight. Is the music working? It is. Yeah, so again, if you guys want to get your capes, you just got to watch the stream for 3 minutes. If you're on Twitch, you just need to go ahead and check your notifications in the upper right of Twitch, and you'll get a code there. Go to minecraft.net/redeem. Boom, you're done. If you're on TikTok, you got to be watching on a mobile device. Got to be using the TikTok app. You cannot use a web browser or a computer. It's kind of dumb, but that's the system that we have to deal with. And then you're looking for that little TikTok icon upper left above the stream. Click on that, and it'll start a timer. Actually, you know what? I should... Ooh, you know what? I don't know if I can even see that on my own phone anymore, because I already redeemed it. That's an interesting question, actually. I don't think it shows up once you redeem it. So I don't have a way to like confirm that it's there, but it should be there. It was working last time. Just give it a few minutes. If it sometimes, you know, the systems are a bit slow, so it might not be exactly 3 minutes, you know. But if it's been more than like 7 minutes, then maybe start complaining, right? But until then, enjoy the carpet. And also, there is the urine cape that just released today. I haven't really talked about that besides mentioning that it was a bit broken, but there it is. It's the mineshaft door, some rails leading up to it. Not the best Minecraft cape. I think it's probably the worst of the 3 Jack Blacks. It gets a 1 out of 3 Jack Black ranking. However, it's not available today, but you can start earning it today. So you got to complete like 6 different quests. I made a whole video on that on YouTube just like an hour ago. So you can go check that out if you feel like it. The earliest that's actually going to be available, we can see the beacon beam. That's from the new update. That's beautiful. Love it. The earliest you can see the cape is actually going to be April 4th. So that's a thing. Kind of a wait there. Normally they do the daily quests every single day, but now they're doing it every other day. I guess they just really wanted it to line up with the release of the Minecraft movie. One of my best farms. I think Guardian farms are really good. But like iron farms, people love my iron farms. People love the raid farms too. I should probably just go ahead and make a new raid farm. You know, how long has it been since the last raid farm? I think we should just have a rolling quota of like 1 raid farm every 6 months. And that would just like carry the entire channel into infinity. Okay, see the movie with me? You know, if there was a way to watch the movie on Discord without like Warner Chaplin or whatever, is it Warner Chaplin? Warner Brothers, whatever their name, whatever their official name is, without them suing us into oblivion, then I would so have a watch party. I am gonna go see it on the 4th, or well, actually no, it's out on the 3rd. I don't know why they say it's out on the 4th. I have tickets for the 3rd. Like everyone's seeing it on the 3rd, so I don't know what their plan is there, but it's definitely available on the 3rd. I gotta eat some foods. Getting hungry out here. Yeah, so carpets are not spawnable. So what this is doing is this is spawn proofing this entire area out here. It's also making it look just like 12,000 times better. and that's really helpful. We already cleaned up the outer edges out here. The mob switch does not extend to this part of the base, but we should go ahead and expand that actually, because that would be a good idea. And then like this entire base would be completely surface spawn proof, and then we could still build some mob farms over here and have cave spawns in those mob farms. So that's cool. We could do that. Why not use lava? I have like 1 or 2 reasons that I chose not to use lava. You know, it was a top contender. It was either carpet or lava or like netherite blocks. And you know, nether reactor cores were also an option, but I decided to go for the carpets because I wanted to build a new wool farm. We need to figure out how to decorate that stupid thing tonight. I actually legitimately have no idea how to do that even to this day, even though we built that like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, carpet was pretty easy. We did actually go through like legitimately a bunch of other ideas for what could go through here, and ultimately we landed on carpet because it's pretty easy, it's pretty cheap, good excuse to build a new farm, and it looks pretty all right, and it's also easy to remove. So if we change our mind, we can just like flow this out with some what's it called? Water. There you go. Figured that one out. I feel like we're having a little bit more placement lag in this update. We missed a couple carpets back there, but yeah, see, look at that. We missed a couple there as well. Lava is superior to water? I don't know. Water is pretty good, man. When was the last time you drank a glass of lava? I mean, like, let's be real here. When was the last time you drank a glass of water? Actually, that's a better question. You better go drink some water. Water. You just can't go wrong. It's so good. It's like the best. Love water, man. 5 seconds ago. Same, actually. See, if we expand the mob switch, then we won't have any hostile mobs out there. I think that would be great. We're out of carpet? Oh, man. That is a bummer. Well, let's go take a nap. My Electra's still not working on the cape for some reason. I think the Twitch drop is bugged. Give us some time. It takes a minute sometimes. Water is so good. Okay, what's your second favorite drink? Not your favorite one, because like we're just gonna get a whole bunch of like coffees and pops and things and teas. But like, what's your second favorite drink? Mine would probably be like, a tea is still cheating over there. Water's your second favorite? Orange juice, root beer. I was thinking root beer as well, or like sarsaparilla. It's been so long since I've had sarsaparilla though. I think it's been like 10 years at least. Did I? Oh, we cleared out all the carpets. Okay, well, I mean, hey, we got a shulker box out of that, so it's not so bad. Also, do we have room to like put down all this deep slate? Because we have just way too much deep slate. Stuff's taking up all the shulkers. I thought we were gonna have to use this for the map art, but Groove was a big brain, so we didn't actually. Should have known. Should have known. Groove for the win out here, man. Let's see. We'll take all this. Oh, you know what? We should probably do some diamond mining as well. I know it's kind of cliche, but like we do actually need more money. Gotta get that money. Because we kind of spent a bunch of money on like wool. That was a bad investment on my part. Okay, we actually do need more chests now. Have you no taste? And then again, it's been a long time. Ginger beer is also really good too. Ginger ale, can't go wrong. Haven't had sarsaparilla since you played New Vegas. New Vegas is so good. You can't go wrong with that either. That might be my second favorite drink right there. Fallout New Vegas. Such a good game. Right then, let's just Put down some ugly chests over there. You know what? No, we'll just keep going up with it. Let's just keep going up with this. Oh, come on. If I can even get up there. Mate? I don't know about your taste if you're liking mate up in here. Do you drink it with a straw, or do you just take all them leaves in? Just like, crunchy tea. If you do crunchy tea, I don't know about that. I have some questions. That's junk 3. All these ones aren't named? Okay. Well, we'll keep these extra shulkers around. And in here, I guess. Listen, I have a perfectly organized storage system, and I don't want to hear any shenanigans. Let's go make some carpets. Minus Acrobat, welcome back to another stream. It's been a while. How you doing? It's good to see ya. We are placing carpets. We might need more wool, actually. I thought I had plenty, so I returned some to the shop. Got some of my diamonds back. Put it there. It's not exactly organized. Well, you see, it's a very sophisticated system. Mere mortals would not understand the complexity of the organization. You see, there's a 7-part process that goes into organizing those chests. Thai iced tea? Oh, you know what? Thai iced tea is actually so good. I have not had that in forever. Oh, I missed that. That's so good. Every time you get Thai food, gotta get the Thai iced tea. I need to learn how to make that. You gotta get like the thick, like coconut milk, and then I don't know. They use some sort of tea in there. Don't tell me it's Thai tea, because like obviously, but like they use something in there, and like it's cold. So good. Minus 3 parts. 1, put in chest. 2, question mark. 3, profit. That's a pretty good system. That is 3 of the steps in my system as well. I just happened to add another 4 to make it seem more sophisticated. Condensed milk. It could be condensed milk. I think the ones that I usually get would have the coconut milk in it. Okay, so we actually are like 75% done with this. Well, maybe slightly. Around 75. Where's drops and rewards? So, oh, that's for Twitch. Or, sorry, TikTok. So, if you're watching on TikTok, you're looking for the drops and rewards button directly above upper left of the stream. Click on that. You got to be watching on mobile to actually see that. Click on that. Boom. Start a timer. You'll get your code that way. It should show up pretty much immediately, but it might take a couple minutes to see it. You just got the Miniscape. Very nice. Glad to hear, Stripe. Hope you enjoy the stream. Am I not playing the new event? There's not really actually a reason to play the new event right now. You can. I played enough to make the video on it. But the rewards, or sorry, the tasks or quests or whatever you would call them for the new event, it's actually better to wait until the 4th in order to complete all those. Because then as you're working on one quest, you'll actually be making progress towards all the other ones. Because, like, 3 of them require you to play that wall defense minigame. So it's actually better to just play that game once on the 4th, and then you'll get, like, 3 quests at the same time, right? So it's just, like, if you're trying to be efficient, or if you don't have that much time, then, like, yeah, you just wait a few days, and you'll be good. Now, if you're trying to get the cape on Twitch, you just need to wait for 3 minutes. Check your notifications upper right of Twitch, and it'll be right in there. You'll be good to go. Wait like an hour and you never got it? Weird. I wonder, it shouldn't discount you if you're AFK, but yeah, just give it a second. You might need to also just like restart your app or your browser or whatever. Also, of course, you need to be logged into an account. You gotta have a Twitch account for it. I'm very quiet today. Absolutely nothing has changed on my end. Maybe I should just talk loud. Maybe I need to, like, I don't know. I can move the mic like half an inch closer to me. Is this better? No. Yeah, I don't know. That's just, maybe I'm just talking quieter today. I don't know, man. Is my window open? I always talk quieter when my window's open. I'm indeed pretty quiet. You turn Twitch the whole way up. Oh, I mean, I always have my, like, you know, whenever you're watching like a video or whatever, I always have that volume thing set to max, little volume button, and then I just adjust it on either like my headphones, because I got like a little slider wheel thing to adjust volume, but also like the Go XLR has an actual proper slider on it. But yeah, I have changed literally nothing of my audio settings. Although I have been hearing a little bit of crackle from my mic, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Cause I turned on audio monitoring, so like when I talk, I can actually hear myself through my headphones now. I had to do that so that I could actually do, where is it at? Cool things like this. Hello. 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 Yeah, so I needed to know when those effects were on. When those effects are on. And then I still find that more funny than everything else. But yeah, I've been hearing a little bit of crackle through the feedback, so I'm not sure. Like, I haven't heard it in videos. No one on Discord has said anything about it, so maybe it's just my purely on my end. Yeah, you ain't been getting the code. Yeah, so if it doesn't pop up after 3 minutes, I'm not sure why that would be. It does have to, you do have to watch a Minecraft stream on Twitch, and it has to be in the Minecraft category as well. So those are like the only real requirements. Other than that, like, you're pretty much good to go. Also, thank you TikToker for the gifts. Much appreciated. Finished building the 16 platform creeper farm. Very nice. Glad you like it. Yeah, Mike Homer did a crazy job with that. They actually have another version that produces like, what was it, 6,000 gunpowder or something per hour? Just wild. That video kind of blew up more than I expected. And it's been good. But yeah, there's been some advancements in the creeper farm space since I posted that. I was actually going to do a tutorial on another one of Mike's, you know, creeper farms, but then they broke that literally like the day that I was gonna start recording the tutorial. So that's one case where like procrastination actually paid off big time. Because if I had done that like a week earlier, boom, the video would have just been completely wasted. Yeah, because that's when they changed mobs spawning from the corner of the block to the center of the block. So that would have been a bit of a shame. What do you think of the Happy Gas? Oh man, the Happy Gas is so good. Everybody's been loving the Happy Gas. We got a cactus flower. Okay, that's an interesting question. So this is interesting. Your already maximum height cacti in your world can actually generate a cactus flower. I was wondering if they would have to grow up and then have a chance, but no, they can actually grow up already. So can I get this cactus flower? And no. Well, I fell. Anyway, well, we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. What's the delay on the monitor? It should be pretty much instant delay. I mean, I don't really notice any difference. Now, I have, like, over-the-ear headphones, so the entire, like, and the entirety of my YouTube career, I've always recorded everything with, like, these over-the-ear headphones on, so it kind of dampens my voice, right? So I kind of had to get used to hearing myself, but it's actually not so bad. I still cannot really record something properly without having these on, though. I just don't talk right. If I'm not wearing these, I sound bad and different. It's not. Hey, listen, it's not my fault that the cactus flowers get destroyed on cactus. That's Minecraft's fault. Jeez. They really should be cactus immune or something, though. Makes it much more difficult and kind of annoying to actually farm those things. Not gonna lie. And then we still have to design like a good cactus farm. We have one in the beta world, but I'm still not really happy with how that turned out. But I guess we'll have to go make a video on that at some point. I do need to actually make a tutorial on the new drive grass, the new bushes, the new firefly bushes. Gotta make some farms for those things. You know, obviously the pink petal or the wildflowers. They're basically pink petals, let's be real. I gotta make a farm for those, but that's literally 2 observers and a dispenser. The cape works. Very nice, Muddy Phoenix. Glad you got it from Twitch. Glad to hear. Has he just spawning in carpet? I'm placing it. Yeah. Well, I guess you can't really see because, you know, the hand is like really small in the lower right. But yeah, we're just placing in carpet. We're actually like basically done with it right now. Aren't those all just bone meal? Yes. Yeah, so the only complicated thing to farm in the new update is the cactus flower, but we figured out a flying machine for that a few streams ago. It's not really gonna be great, but I mean, I still can't think of like any better concept for how to farm the cactus flower. I was wondering if they were gonna make it bone mealable, but they didn't. I think they kind of should have, because the cactus flower grows incredibly slowly. You have a 10% chance of getting a cactus flower or another cactus when it grows up. You can't automatically harvest it like how we're used to harvesting cactus, and it gets destroyed on cactus. So it's kind of an issue there, right? Lord Vader, welcome back for 39 months in a row, 41 total. That is crazy. Almost 4 years of Lord Vader. I can't do a very good Palpatine. I wasn't trying to there, but... Huh. Tried it. Yeah, I wasn't really trying to do a Palpatine there, but... I realized while doing that I can't do a Palpatine. Yeah, it's not guaranteed on every cactus either. Yeah, so if you let your cactus grow up to 3 blocks tall, there's a 25% chance that it'll generate a flower. But if it fails to generate, it will never try again. So if you get a flower and you harvest that from a 3 tall cactus, it'll just never grow another flower. You have to break that 3 tall cactus to make it 2, let it grow up back into a 3, and then give it another chance. It's just like, the reason why they did that is so that when you have a bunch of like cactus in your world, not every single one of them wouldn't just end up with a flower, which makes sense. But I don't know, it's just kind of a weird, it's a weird predicament that we're in with the cactus flowers. I haven't seen anyone else post any cactus flower farms either. You know what? Now I'm curious. I never really do this anymore, but let's go to good old YouTube. Cactus flower farm. If it would let me type it, cactus flower farm. Let's see, just looking at the thumbnails. Flying machine. That's... Is that from my live stream? No, it kind of looks like it though. Flying machine, flying machine. That's a regular cactus farm. There's like 3 results. What? No one has made these because they're all horrible. Yeah, that one's not even really a flower farm either. Yeah, one of these is a short. Raiseworks is the only person that's actually made a video on it. 22 minutes. They have a very clickbait thumbnail there. Every single cactus has got a flower on it. That's not how that works. But yeah, they were doing the idea of actually hooking the minecarts onto the flying machine, which is a good idea. We tried to get that to work. That is a good way of doing it. If you do it that way, then like you can have a much denser grid, but I could not get the minecarts to actually stick to the flying machine. And of course, if they touch a cactus, then they die. So like, it's not really practical if it doesn't work out. Okay, so that is every single piece of carpet placed in the entirety of the base. It is looking very nice and gray around here now. Now we're going to go ahead and actually rip out all these pieces of sand and little bits and bobs around the edges here, just to further clean up this base. Because right now it just looks a little bit weird. And also, I kind of low-key need sand. Gotta make some more concrete. I'm missing a piece. Shut up. I'm not missing a piece. I'm fairly certain of that. Oh yeah, you think I'm missing a piece? Where's it at? Give me some coordinates. A lot of carpets, a lot of vacuuming. True, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to hire someone to vacuum this for me because, like, man, we have a bunch of fallen leaves in the game now. There's gonna be leaf litter all over this place. Man, I'm gonna need, like, an industrial vacuum. Do they make industrial vacuums? Maybe I can get, like, a street cleaner or something. Yeah, that would do it. Street cleaner, that would do it. 609, negative 420. Get out of here. Oh, look at that. I made too much carpet. That's crazy. That's wild. Let's put that trident away. Well, what am I going to do with that carpet? No idea. Let's throw it away for now. And then I need a whole bunch of grass. Let's grab ourselves a shulker box as well, and we will clean up the rest of those blocks with that. I swear I put my shulkers right here, right where I want them. If there's any carpet in any of those chests. Those chests are on concrete. There's not supposed to be carpet underneath those. Gotcha! Our thoughts on the add-ons, like action stuff? Yeah, I mean, add-ons are cool. Like, it's basically just mods, right? It's just mods, but with a different name. So, yeah, it's fine. I still haven't really looked into actions and stuff. I saw a little bit of it in a truly Bedrock meeting the other day. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, to each their own, right? I'm not really too interested in using it. I did notice that the server today, the Minecraft movie server, it kind of has some advanced animations on it for, like, swinging your sword and mining and stuff. I don't know if advanced animations is really the right thing to call them, but they're not vanilla animations. And also for, like, walking and stuff. They don't look super good, but maybe I'm just a purist. I just prefer the vanilla game. I don't know. Overall, though, I feel like Minecraft doesn't really need that much. I have a couple texture packs just to, like, you know, refine things here or there, make videos a little bit easier to record. But otherwise, pretty much, like, I've always done just mostly vanilla Minecraft. Never really gotten too into modded. There's some fun things that you can do, but it always seems like they never have as much thought put into, like, the tech trees and stuff as there is with just vanilla. Now, I 100% do think that we need sand farms in Minecraft. That's guaranteed. We need that. I don't know what Mojang's waiting for on that one. Renewable source of sand? Yes, please. Then I won't need to go around and steal sand like this. That's the real reason we're here. But yeah, see how it's just a lot of extra sand over here for no reason. Hey, buddy, how you doing? You just chilling? Here, you want some sand? Nah? Okay, well, have a good one. Drowns during the day just don't attack you for some reason. I never really understood that, but, like, yeah. They're called beaches. Well, they look weird. This is a flower forest, not a beach. Get your sand out of here. I think they're always trying to, like, pathfind to, like, water or something, so that just overrides their willingness to kill you. But, like, yeah, you can just, like, get right up next to these guys. If they're down in the water, I think they might attack you. Yeah, see, now he's coming towards me. But, like, if he's up here, then he doesn't care. See? See, now he's just like a fella. But once it gets nighttime, I think he'll come back towards me. Yeah, so I recorded my video before they released the update, of course, because that's usually fairly fine to do. Yeah, so they released the add-ons with achievements, which is great. But there is my coverage of that wouldn't have been fully accurate either, because there's a bit of a situation there. So the only add-ons from the Minecraft Marketplace are supposed to not disable achievements, but right now all add-ons, as long as they're updated properly, don't disable achievements. So you can actually use any add-on you want. You just need to update it properly. It's probably not too hard. You just gotta, like, put a little something in the manifest file or something. Can't be too difficult, right? And then Yeah, so you can use it on your world. Won't affect achievements. But in probably a hotfix or maybe a real update. So it could be either a day or a week or 2 months. They're going to make it so that only add-ons from the marketplace don't disable achievements. So that's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens there. They also had the ability to pause the game in single player today, which is great. Neither of these things were in the 8 different changelogs that I read to make the video today. Not that I saw anyway. So, you know, I read all the changelogs for all the 0.70 betas and some of the 0.60 betas, and it wasn't in there, so that's why I kind of missed it. But also, it wasn't really clear if they were going to be in this update either, because pausing was supposed to be in the 150 update, or, sorry, the 160 update. Kind of got bounced around on that one. But yeah, they kind of like last second took it out of the 0.60 update. So now it's here. I actually got it. So the pausing is not for everybody. It's only for some people. They you know, rolled it out to a small percentage of people. We have 200 viewers on Twitch right now. What's happening? Where did you all come from? What are you doing? That never happens. we're like mining sand over here to like 200 people. Anyway. So yeah, they rolled out the pause feature to like a small section of people on Bedrock to test reliability. But in the next 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, it'll be rolled out to absolutely everybody. So if you don't have it now, wait 2 weeks, you'll get it. But yeah, I actually got it. It's fun, you know. They were still fixing a few things in the most recent 0.70 betas for pausing. But yeah, finally, I mean, after like, what, 12 years of Java Edition having the ability to pause the game, Bedrock gets it? That's wild. Saw someone being like, yay, the bare minimum! It's like, well, kind of. Like, they're not entirely wrong, but also, it's just good features. We can just be happy about good features, right? You get the pause feature, nice. Yeah, it's pretty rare. I don't know how many people they rolled it out to, but it seems like I'm always included in these, like, little experiments and things that they try. I wonder if like a dev threw my name into the pile. Because I usually get them all. Every little thing that they roll out to like a small percentage of people, it's like, oh, look at that. I'm just special. I wonder how they determine that though. Like, do you think it's random? That's kind of what I would assume. Or they just have a group of people that they always send out these test features to. Right, yeah, that looks so much nicer than, like, having the sand on there. Not gonna lie. We're gonna clean up this little edge right here, though. And then, technically, like, should probably cover up this whole little area. Or, like, bring it down or something. I don't know. I'm not terribly worried about the edges of this, though. So if you're watching on Twitch, give it, like, 3 to 5 minutes. And you should get a notification in your upper right. And then it's just going to be a code, and that's pretty much all there is to it. If it doesn't pop up after a couple minutes, then yeah, there's not really much I can do about that. It's really just something that should happen auto-magically for every streamer that's streaming Minecraft in the Minecraft category, which is me. But if it's not there, I mean, I guess you can try logging out, logging back in. That's usually a good idea whenever you're having issues. You know, rejoin the stream, leave and come back. Maybe try on a different device. You could try on a different Twitch account. Maybe make a new Twitch account if yours is busted. There's things that you can do to troubleshoot. You can only get 1 code per account as well. So if you're trying to get multiple, it's not going to work. Speaking of that, I actually need to get another one of the home cape codes. I need to get one for Silent 2 at some point. Go make another Twitch account. Gotta have Silent 2 on Twitch. Almost forgot to do the capes for Silent 2. That would have been a travesty. You would have missed out on 3 capes. It's kind of wild that they added 3 capes. Like they're really adding a lot of capes. We're only like a couple months into the year and they already added 3. You think they're going to add, like, another 5 this year? Because if they do a bunch more, they might actually break their record from last year. Because I think last year they added, like, 5 or 7 or something. It was kind of a lot. These used to be very rare. We get a new cape, like, once every couple years. And now they're just like, oh, we can just, like, we can just make more of these? Let's just make more. They're just going crazy out here. Jason Momoa must not be happy. I don't know, because the pixel art isn't really the bestest on these capes here. I don't know why it's not working on my elytra. Hold up, let's try and get that fixed real quick. Hey, there it goes. Yeah, so I don't know, man. You have the code, how to claim it. Nice. So just go to minecraft.net/redeem, and then make sure that you're signed into the correct Microsoft account that actually owns Minecraft. So if you have like a Java and a Bedrock account, make sure that they're on the same Microsoft account. If they are, then one code will apply it to both of your accounts. If your Bedrock and Java are on separate Microsoft accounts, then you're gonna need 2 codes. Which means that you'll need 2 accounts for Twitch and or TikTok. Because that's just kind of how that goes, right? Oh, you know what? I forgot that I have a secondary Java account as well. That's tied to Silent too. That account probably has like 6 or 7 capes at this point. I haven't played that in years. Kind of forgot about that until like right now. Silent Spectre. That was the original alt account from Decidedly Vanilla. Does anyone remember that? Deep cut, if you can remember what his skin is. Silent Spectre. I think it's pretty cool. Gets down 2 escapes. I might, if he's nice. Guy's kind of a rude guy sometimes. He just never talks to me. He just stands there, menacingly. That face of his. That only a piggo could love. I thought I would need that shulker box for all this sand, but we're really not getting that much sand, are we? Okay then. Oh, squids, we need those. I don't have looting sword. Well, that's so bad. We need a lot of ink, just in general. Am I gonna release another video working on the base soon? Yeah, so I have another episode done. I was gonna release that this last weekend. However, I kind of got busy with some stuff. But that should be out in the next couple of days. I need to make a tutorial video, maybe even tomorrow, for the new farms, for the new plants. And then I need to make a wool farm tutorial, but that'll be after the Truly Bedrock video. Okay, I think that was actually all of the sand and stuff that I wanted to clean up. This area looks so much nicer. Just like a little bit of TLC around here. Wow, that really fell very quickly. Oh, I guess there's a little bit more right here. I feel like I went downwards really quickly from that. I wonder if they changed the elytra at all. Every time there's a new update, I'm always like ultra vigilant about like, what did they change? What did they accidentally break? Gotta make a bug rock video. But yeah, if you guys actually find any bugs or issues or glitches, let us know on the Discord server or on Twitter or something. Or maybe just right now and I'll write it down. And might be in a video. Although if it's in stream, I can't really credit too easily. Been here for like 10 minutes, you haven't gotten it? Yeah, maybe try logging out, logging back in. Might be a good way to do it. I don't know what to do with this area either. It's kind of beyond the base limit, so maybe just leave it. Oh, this area is way worse, actually. Yeah. We could fill it in, but also I don't really care too much. It's kind of nice to just have some standard terrain. There's a little bit more sand right there. I guess we could clean up our beacon that's also out here as well. I'll clean up the sand over here because I want more sand. You won't really be able to see this. It's definitely beyond the edge of the base, but I want it. If you're flying in from DBs or something, then you might see something. Don't want anyone seeing no sand in my base. Stuff is coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere. Activity tab? Should just be in your notifications. I don't know about an activity tab. Maybe though, I mean, hey, it's worth a shot. Look at it. See if it's there. But yeah, there's also a pinned message on Twitch, guys. You hope they fix collisions. Sometimes mobs knock you into solid blocks and you suffocate. That's a crazy one. I've never heard of that. Strange. Strange indeed. You know, there's actually a shortage of sand, IRL. You might think, like, well, that's ridiculous. There's sand everywhere. But really, we're talking like a specific type and size of sand. And I believe it's river sand, actually. Because it's used for making concrete. Like, legit. For realsy. And there's actually like a massive shortage. Maybe not massive. But there is a shortage of that specific type of sand for making concrete. Kind of interesting. Because it's like really smooth, right? And it's I don't know, it's just good chemistry or something. I don't know, I'm not a concretist. I just know random facts, okay? You made a Twitch and a TikTok just for the capes? That's honestly the way to go. All capes are very limited time offers, so you gotta get them while you can, right? Don't want to miss out on a Jack Black. I mean, look at that. Yeah, a concrete expert. Come on, guys, keep up. You know if they fixed the super slow? Yeah, so that was actually fixed in betas. That's another fix that they just like sneakily got into the update. That probably shouldn't have been in the update, but they figured it out. Yeah, so that was a change that was like in beta after the update was already done. So they like moved from 0.50 to 0.60 betas and fixed the bug in the 0.60 betas. And then somehow the bug fix was in the 0.50 release update. So like they did some magic there. Hey, look at that. We got a floating sand. There's some cool things around here, actually. We'll not update that, of course, but keep that there. Oh, we got more right there. Wow, okay. I just never know. I haven't noticed this the entire time I've been in the space. Is that going to update everything? No, okay. Sometimes that does things with gravel. You hit one gravel, it like updates all of them. By the way, you can do that with bows and arrows. Okay, there's a bunch of spooky monsters out here. We're going to go sweep. Upper right of Twitch in general is there. That's going to be your notifications. Is the Twitch cape still bugged? No, so neither cape is really bugged per se. Some people on Twitch just have issues every now and again because, you know, everyone has issues every now and again, right? But yeah, they both work fine-ish for the most part. 95% of the time, at least, right? You know what? This is actually so much sand that we're gonna take some of it out of here and put it into the bone meal chest. Now we won't have to buy as much sand as soon, so that's great. We love it. And we didn't even use all of our grass. That was actually the perfect amount of grass. Okay, we are running out of room for iron too. We actually have too many resources, guys. What are we gonna do? Can you get some tacos for me? I don't think I'm allowed to just give away food. I think you need like a permit and like You need a commercial kitchen, and like, you gotta become a chef, and then like you gotta worry about like licenses and inspections. It's like it's complicated, man. I'll get back to you in like 6 months. Can you get mending by enchanting? No, not from the enchanting table, but you can get them from villagers and fishing and loot chests. That's pretty much the only real ways to get them. How'd you get the new cape on Switch? It's the same exact process no matter where you're actually playing. Just go ahead and, you know, get that code and stuff. Oh, you know what? We actually do need to tear all this down and redo this. Twitch is broken. Twitch works. How you get the Jack Black cape? You just gotta watch that stream for 3 minutes. I'm not a chefist. Yes. Wait, what did I disagree to? Oh, I'm getting pings somewhere. Oh yeah, so the R did update the server. Okay, that's what I thought. That ping was an hour ago, by the way. I'm great at Discord. I know how to do all the Discording. Promise. Yeah, so you might just need to try on a different account then. It's free to make an account. You just make like a burner one. Don't even need to delete it later if you don't want to, right? Just use like an extra email. And then that might work for you. If you can't get the code on Twitch for some reason, then you know you can try that. Let me check like one thing. Yeah, no, we're in the Minecraft category, so like that's yeah, it would be on your end really. Nothing I can particularly do about that. Dang, we're streaming at 6,000 bitrate to 2 platforms right now, and it's working perfectly. I love it. Oh yeah, so I kind of mentioned this before the stream started. We kind of restarted the stream for a moment there, but I actually got an internet upgrade after 9 years of doing YouTube. I actually have decent like gigabit internet right now. So it's supposed to be 1,000 download and 40 upload. Right now it's only 500 download because I literally need to buy a new modem. It's too powerful for my hardware. So that's great. So that's why we're able to stream to both platforms right now. We can probably do a triple stream to YouTube just fine. So that'll be chaotic, and I'm sorry mods in advance, but that's happening. I don't know how long we'll be streaming to TikTok. Oh wow, we do need to empty this out. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good stuff. I'm excited. I can upload videos like literally so much faster now. Like today's video got uploaded, the second one, because this was like a midday upgrade. I was like, hey, give me more internet. They were like, okay. Yeah, so like the Minecraft spring update video that took like maybe an hour to upload. It's like 17 minutes. And then the cape video that took like 10 minutes, and that was like an 11-minute video. So man, we are cooking. We are cooking over here. Oh, this one's backed up. It's almost completely maxed out. Jeez. I don't sound that sorry. I'm not, but I have to pretend. Because otherwise people call me psychotic and, you know, lacking of empathy and, you know, all these things. Maybe not psychotic, but sociopath. That's the right one. I'm kidding, jeez. But yeah, huge thanks to the mods. By the way, the stream is only working because of our lovely moderators. Keeping all the chats clean out here. Band of the peoples. Frontier, welcome in. How you doing? How's Iron Farms so close to each other? We stacked them. I made a couple videos on the YouTube channel about our struggles stacking these iron farms that you can enjoy or suffer through, whichever one suits your fancy. Okay, we're gonna drop off this iron over here. I'm not sure if I left any. Oh, right. My bad. Don't even need to go in there anymore. Could reload those villager traits at some point too. I don't know if I left poppies in any of the farms, but I guess it doesn't really matter. At some point, they're all gonna be brought back in to the middle of the base. We're gonna make an auto bone mealer for those. Auto composter, I guess, is the proper name. Okay, what is next? We're gonna grab the redstone box and update our little doodad down here. Let's actually turn off this thing so it's not running midway through the farm. So basically, I went ahead and redesigned this entire thing right here, and it is way simpler now. So feast your eyes on this glorious, horrible contraption right here that we threw together on stream. We're probably about to throw together another contraption on stream here in a moment, because I have another thing I need to design. Yeah, generally our chats are pretty chill. You know, there's a few new people that join in that are like, pfft. But other than that, it's pretty great. You guys are great. Whenever those cape things, though, shudders. Capes are the the act of time. Let's say. Okay, so we're gonna keep our item filter back there because obviously we need that. We're gonna keep up this little system right here because this is telling us when we have a set amount of iron, and the system right here, we can actually just throw another one of those in there, and then whenever this has, I don't know, apparently a lot of iron in it. Did that not change the signal strength at all? Apparently not. Okay, well, when it has that much iron in it, I guess, it will shut off the item filters so that they stop getting items. And then over here, we're going to have two of these things. So we're going to have a comparator right there. I have one right here as well. So we just going to read from that hopper. If this thing ever runs out of iron, then it's going to shut off our autocrafter. If this chest ever runs out of shears, which, like, it's going to be a minute, then it'll also shut off the... Or if it runs out of shears, it'll start the autocrafter, rather. And then, can I build this from memory? That's a great question. I think we need a block there. Pretty sure we need... Pretty sure we need, like, a block right there. I'm gonna say a block there. I've got a piece of redstone right there. We're gonna say it's a redstone torch. I built this like a week ago. We're going off of memory here, folks. It's gonna be a redstone dust on top of there. It's a pretty simple build though. And then I don't have anything that I need. Repeater. So this is gonna make a clock up here. And I think that's actually it. So yeah, if this thing ever runs out of iron, that comparator is going to turn off, which will turn on the torch. And then that's actually going to turn on this piece of redstone dust and stop it from activating our crafter. And then if this guy ever runs out of signal, then it's going to turn off that piece of redstone dust, which will turn on the torch, which will turn on the repeater, which will turn on the dust, turn off the torch. You know, it's going to make a clock up there. So that's going to be fantastic. But yeah, it's going to be a while before that happens. So a much, much, much simpler system in general. And that's great. And then we can just like move this cart back down there where it belongs. Fill in our little roof right here. And we're kind of good to go. So that should have saved us some resources. A couple observers, a piston. It's also a quiet build now. And we don't have a composter. So good news all around. Now, I do need to go design a system for the iron farms right here. So we have a little issue with the iron farms where, like, the iron and the cats are falling down the middle, and then they die on a campfire. Then we have a hopper and an auto dropper underneath that. So if you look at this real quick, all the items can fall down. And then, give it a minute. Iron golems are strong. Big strong. Yeah, so then you hear some clicking. Yeah, so that's not ideal. I want to find a way to kill the cats down there and get the items out automagically without using hoppers or a dropper clocks. We'll see that. Also, Dama, welcome in. It's good to see ya. Welcome back to another stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, we have a target block as well. Oh, I take a ton of screenshots in Minecraft as well. I have so many screenshots. Windows does reset my screenshot counter every now and again, though. I gotten up to like 10,000 a couple times, and it's like, yeah, that's too many. Resets me back down to like 5. Easy to tame 5 and then not have them spawn anymore. Yeah. That's a perfectly reasonable explanation and a great idea. That does require me having a bunch of fish to actually tame them, though. But I think it might be fairly easy to like design a little system real quick. So let's just give it like 5 minutes. Do I read the TikTok chat? I do. Where's the logo? It should be upper left above the stream. I don't know where to exactly build this at. Oh yeah, but look at this. I got the pause feature. Boom. Beautiful. We love it. Moments before disaster. Oh, that's kind of a cool screenshot right there. Boom. I wish it didn't like flashbang the screen when it does that, but hey, it is what it is. On Java, it's just like it just subtly takes a screenshot. You're in the right place if you want that, Mr. Big. He's got to watch the Twitch stream for 3 minutes, and then you'll get it. Okay, so let's try like a magma block, and then some water, and maybe like a wall or something. We need a way to like get the cats killed, but also get the items out of there. And the issue is that the baby cats have just like the tiniest little hitbox. Yeah, see, look at this. It's like ridiculous. So what we might have to do is just straight up like a whole bunch of magma and then see if that does it. It's not an ideal solution, but it would probably work. Build that up by a couple all around. So if we drop a cat down there. Oh, yeah, see, they just float above. Well, okay. Interesting. What if we had a cobweb right there? Would they fall down that? Or would they float back up? Because they float in water, but they sink in cobwebs? Yeah, I don't think that would do anything either. Been to 4 streams this bug. You might just need to make a new account then. That would be my solution. Make a new account. Or maybe log off of your Wi-Fi and get into your mobile service or something. I don't know. There's things that you can do to troubleshoot. There's about 1 million different options, right? But it's nothing that I, the streamer, can particularly help you with, besides to offer maybe some suggestions. Because it seems like kind of just a platform issue, right? Okay, let's see how long that takes. I think that takes like, oh wow. Way longer than that, apparently. Yes, way longer than that. Huh. Well, let's try pushing these into like a wall or something. Because that should drop items down, but it's also, I think it's just going to let the cats through as well. So not quite ideal. Like if I drop a item through there, that should fall down very slowly. Yep. And then we spawn a cat in there. It's just gonna float up again. That's annoying. What am I gonna do with you? Do I need a cat trident killer? And then also like the baby cats are gonna fall out of there anyway. Yeah, see. Hmm. Freeze them, then burn them. Well, listen, they're already dying on campfires. Campfires are great because they don't burn items. You just have to not think about them as IRL cats, because they're not. They're video game cats. They're not even cats. They're pixels on a screen. You gotta just disassociate entirely. This is physically no different than killing a creeper. Just saying. You're being real about it. We can't waterlog that, can we? It'd be fantastic. I mean, we can if we had commands. I think that would be our main way. Main way to do it. Let's see. Thanks, Hottie. What are we making? We're trying to make a system to kill the cats and get the items out without releasing the cats. What are the other, like, damage sources in Minecraft? We got lava and fire. Those would destroy our items, though. There's a cactus. That would destroy our items, too. I mean, we could try crushing them, but that would be noisy and not good. We might just have to keep the hopper clock. Maybe that's the way to go. No, they don't take fall damage, either. I just tried to think about that. That didn't work. Copper rod. Oh, yeah, no, that's... Yeah, actually, I was thinking about that the other day. Glad you brought that up, actually. Good suggestion. Because these things block water from flowing, but not really. Or they don't block water from flowing. Oh, wait, hold up. I think you have to let it flow and then put it in. No? Yes? No? It's worked before. Well, the end rods work. Yeah, see? Yeah, so, like... That would stop the cats, but the problem is that, like, you need room for the cats to bounce. Yeah, if you had rooms for the cats to bounce, then that would do it. Well, let's try and get, like... This isn't really going to do anything for us, is it? Yeah, so he just goes right on over that. So if we had rooms for the cats to bounce, that would work. And then we just need, like, something that's larger than a wall to stop the babies from falling down. But I think, like, cats might be a smaller hitbox than items. Which would be a problem. I don't think there's anything really bigger than a wall. That's not an anvil. What can we do? We might just have to stick with our current solution. There's the heavy core, which is bigger than a wall, right? No, exact same size. Okay, well, that's good. I didn't want to use that anyway. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Seems like a hopper might be the best way to grow. Grindstones don't let items out, though. They're the same as anvils. Yeah, but we don't have a very good variety of, like, wide blocks. Okay, so you can also do this with a repeater. I don't think that would really matter for this, though. We could try... like a trapdoor. Is there anything that hunts cats? Can we use, like, mob AI versus them or something? Like, what is, amethyst? Yeah, amethyst is white. That's true, actually. We knew this. Does that need a support block? It does. Okay, then we put it on the ceiling. The cats are still going to go right underneath that, though, right? I don't think there's anything that hunts cats. You see, now they're touching the ceiling. Oh, so what if we had, like... I don't know. What can we put up there? I don't think there's anything we can do to damage them while they're up there. Because if we could get them floating in the ceiling, that would actually work. We could separate them out by having them flow over something, actually. Yeah, so we could separate them out by having the items fall down in a water stream, and then have the cats float over, actually. That would work. That would work. That would work! So then, how do we damage them once they're up in the air, right? Well, I guess we don't even need to damage them once they're up in the air. We just send them into some lava. Or like a campfire or something, right? I mean, let's just do this right here. So see, they just go into a campfire. And then our items would be getting taken out like right here. Right? So like the cats shouldn't go over that because they're going to be floating up. So this would work actually. Yeah. There we go. We would miss out from the string on this. Do I really care? Eh, maybe. But then if we throw some items down there, all those will go right on over. And then we don't even need these to be magma blocks anymore. Because they're not doing anything anyway. Do we really need a string farm? Probably not. No, so cats don't take fall damage. Little known fact. Hopper, well, no, because we're trying to avoid hoppers in general. Because right now we have a, whatchamacallit? We have a hopper auto clock underneath our campfire as is. We're trying to get rid of that. But now the question is there a way to collect those items? Still saying campfires do more damage? They do. Be more effective. Now, there is also the option of just, like, taming the cats. So we could just tame the cats and then they would stop spawning, right? Or we can just keep our little system as is and be totally fine with, like, a little hopper clock. Give me a cat killer. That's exactly what we're working on. What's with the mess? Don't worry about it. It's for science. It's for science. Perfect. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I see some beacon beams somewhere. Must have just been those. Well, this would technically work. I'm not super happy with it, though. Anyway. You guys are just suggesting all the things that we already have. We're trying to get rid of our hopper minecart, or our hopper auto clock. So I don't want any redstone, right? Because if you pick the items up of a hopper, then you gotta like put them back in the water stream, right? Which is the exact thing that we have right now. So everything's underneath that campfire, getting picked up by a hopper. And then, yeah, we just have an auto dropper clock down here. Is there anything stuck in there? One string. Unacceptable. Yeah, so I was just trying to cut down on a little bit of redstone on the base, but it doesn't really matter too much. Now we really do need to figure out what to do with this farm right here. And I have no idea. Suggestions appreciated. I just fall through campfires. They don't, but I think they fall through boats, actually. That's something that I remember from old Trident killers. Items fall through that? They do! Yeah, so items and experience fall through that, but mobs don't. Interesting. Wouldn't really want them to get it into the boat, but you could. That'd be an option. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I think over the noise of the iron farm, you're not really going to hear that auto dropper, are you? So, yeah, I mean, it's like barely noticeable, right? I think that's totally fine. And then this is just a temporary chest right here. It's going to go all the way back to base anyway. Yeah, I can barely hear it. I'm like the one here. Oh, we had this entire chest of wool. I didn't even know that. I should start selling wool on the server, jeez. Let's see. What's deadline for the capes to sell? All the capes, all 3 of them go away on April 7th. So that's how long you have. Okay. Let's try and crack on with this little sheep farm that we have here. We're out of lamps now. It's concerning. Let's see. Do I have any? I need like the glass blocks. Where's that at? Things I forgot. That's what I'm forgetting. Can you get heads from charge creepers? You can, yeah. Or cat heads? No, no. Only the mob heads that are added to the game. So I think obviously we need to rip out like these pieces of glass right here. Let's just do lime for right now. It's right next to the lime iron farm. Oh. So like that's the basics, but then like how do you fill in this area? We're not really gonna get redstone lamps in on this. We can't put lamps above the grass. We could put like a couple like right here. But that's about it, right? Lamps. I mean, I guess worst case we just like completely fill in the entire wall right here. Which like not a great solution. Aren't sea lanterns transparent blocks? Yeah, I don't know if they kill grass though. Do I even have sea lanterns? I have 9. Let's grab some grass. I wouldn't really want to throw them in on this farm anyway. They're kind of just a temporary block that we used on the iron farms. Not really a fan of it, but we'll see. See what happens there. And then, yeah, it might just be that we have to fill in this entire thing. Obviously, we can, like, do some shenanigans. We could put some bars of concrete across the way, actually. To like hide that grass. Kind of like stripes. It's gonna be a prison. It's a sheep prison, guys. Oh, not that one. I want to break that. It was so difficult to get that minecart to drop down where I wanted it. I messed with that minecart for like literally an hour. You would think it would just fall down, right? When you got a couple rails, it would just fall down. No! No! No, not at all. Not even in the slightest. Not even slightly easy. Ridiculous. Absurd in every way. Not even the slightest bit chill. Okay, well that's horrible. There's no reason to... I can't do anything down here with this. Oh, okay. Well, we can lower this part down right here at least. Can I break that block? Is that special? What do you do? Why are you there? I don't think that's there for any reason. That grass block right there is actually important. I guess we could put a couple lamps right there. I mean, hey. So this is a wool farm. And, oh, you know what we do need to do, actually? We need to go dye all the sheep. I forgot about that. I don't know, I guess we could have, like, a little window into our, pane. Window pane. Hey, hey! Come on, you know you appreciate it. We could block off... No, we can't block off this one. A minecart would fall right there. Leave it like that, at least. That's not so bad. Yeah, I mean, if you really walk up to it, you can see the stone. Whatever. Yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, it's not the worst, horrific, most terrible thing ever, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty up there. Did those die yet? They didn't die yet. That doesn't mean that they're not going to, but it seems likely that they won't. IKEA. IKEA it. No, that's... Are you trying to spell like it? Because you spelled I-I-K-E it. It's a window pane. Yeah, exactly. Make a new iron farm tutorial? I have a couple iron farms already, so iron farms on Bedrock really have not changed at all in the last few years. Typically, if you're having an issue with an iron farm, it's really just like villager linking being an absolute pain because, well, villagers. But otherwise, they're pretty fine. I made a video on how to fix iron farms as well, so you can check that out if you need it. Because, you know, sometimes they do break. Mostly it's just villager linking, though. Okay, how many sheeps do we have? That's a very important question real quick. 2, 4, 6. Oh, I'm getting tired of it. 8, 10, 12, 14. Please hold. This will be funny in a second.
Hello there.
Oh, that kind of ruined it. 14. Hold on. What was it? 12, 14, 16. Okay, we have 24 of these. I'm counting sheep over here. No one thought that was funny? Come on, that was funny. Are you not entertained? Right, so how are we going to divide these sheep up? I think obviously one of each. But then that would leave us with 15 colors and then 9 others. If we threw more sheep in there, we could have more colors. Maybe we just keep like some... I don't know. Let's just keep the rest of them gray. I don't know. Do that. You were not entertained? I'm sorry. You should get better senses of humor. Boom! Roasted. Try my best out here, guys. Is that gray? Okay, that's all gray. You try your bestest to make people laugh and they don't appreciate it. What can you do? Make you sleep with that one. That was the point! Supposed to be a big funny. Right, so how many actual dies is that? 13. Oh, there's 14. 15 and 16. And then we don't need gray. Okay. Hunk chew. Piece of pepper going up and down above the mountain. Right, so now we gotta organize these to be the actual correct order. Because you can't just randomly dye your sheep. No, you have to have them be in the correct order. Otherwise, it won't work. So it's red, orange, yellow, green, lime, blue, light blue, cyan. I think then it's like black, brown, gray, light gray, white, pink, magenta, purple. Something like that. There is a specific order that you need to have your Minecraft dyes in. And let me pull up my dye chart just to really go there. It actually starts with white, light gray, gray, black. But then it's brown. Brown, red, orange, yellow, green. Lime green? Oh, wow. Lime green, cyan. Light. I had this all kinds of background. Cyan, light blue, blue. And then I had it almost completely backwards. Purple, magenta, pink. Yeah, well, I knew the order. I just had it completely reversed from what it's supposed to be. So, we're good. I wouldn't worry about that too much. Now, some of these you can't just dye with. So you gotta transfer that. Okay. That's my level of OCD. What's yours? I have a concept for like a 500 furnace array that you could get up to. WW, but I haven't made a video on that. So if you look at my rotating furnace, my most recent rotating super smelter, then you'll see that one. That is still 100% fuel efficient, but it's only 54 furnaces. But I did come up with a concept for how to expand that, actually. Okay, what are we starting off with? It's white, light gray. Can I not reach them? Bro. Why can't I reach you? You're 2 blocks beneath me. You're not even a full 2 blocks. You're like a block and a half. Block and a half down. I can't reach that. Steve got nerfed. Oh, it's because I'm trying to use bone meal. I'm stupid. I am the big dumb. Please excuse me. I apologize. I apologize to Steve. Most profusely. White, light gray, gray. This one's going to be black. And then we're going to do brown, red, orange, yellow, lime, green. There's supposed to be 4 sheep in here. Oh, there is. They're just all in one corner. Well, that's not good, actually. How'd you guys all get in that one corner? Can't die you if you're all in the one corner. Chicken jockey. I saw the dumbest tweet today. It was like chicken jerky. It's just like a picture of a box of chicken jerky on a store shelf, and then it had a poorly photoshopped like Jack Black Steve in there, and it had 100,000 likes. No text or no anything. It's just chicken jockey, but chicken jerky. 100,000 people thought that that was funny enough to like it. It took me a minute to get it. I was like, what? It's mildly clever, I suppose. But like, you guys aren't gonna laugh at my counting sheep, but you'll laugh at that? I'll see how it is. Okay, well, there's no way to fix this problem, so we're just gonna go for it. Come on, yellow sheep, yellow sheep. No! Well, we need more dye. And then we're gonna do cyan, light blue, blue. Okay, so we need to get, what, an orange in there? But, I mean, those guys are stacked up, so it's probably going to be, like, orange and yellow we need more of. If only had more of that dye. That's crazy. What we're doing, we are dyeing sheep right now. We're trying to decorate this little wool farm. It's not going the greatest, but we're trying. Trying my bestest. So that one guy right there needs to be orange. Can we get a guy in there to be orange? We need to like separate them out. That guy should be able to flow out. Hey, there we go. Now we're talking. I'm actually really sad that they didn't add the multicolored sheep to the biome spawning. Did you guys see about that? So in the betas, they were gonna make it so that like all of these bright colored sheep, basically every colored sheep in Minecraft could actually spawn naturally depending on biome. So, like, the bluer sheep would spawn in, like, the cold biomes, and the red and yellow and stuff would spawn in the hot biomes. And it was great. It was going to be so fun. But then they removed it. And I'm sad. But what they could still do, that I think this would actually work out great, is if they just, like, added that feature to the villager pens. So, you know how, like, villagers have these little sheep pens? And sometimes around the village, there's, like, all these different kinds of wool and stuff. They could totally make the sheep in those pens match the color of wool that's in the village. Perfect opportunity. Boom. Bam. Bada bing. Done. It's cute. Would be great. But they refuse to accept my application as a Mojang employee so I can add a Silent Whisperer cape to the game. So I don't know what they're on about. This side's gonna be ugly. How do you read that? Yeah, pen is the right one. P-E-N. Right? Because P-I-N is pen like a needle. And P-N is also like a writing pen as well. Also, thank you guys so much for all the new followers and likes and stuff tonight. Hopefully you guys are doing great. Thank you guys for stopping by the stream. I know we've had a ton of new followers, especially over on TikTok. Hopefully you guys are having a good one over there. One of your most trusted sources. It's fun to hear. Glad you trust me. I try. I actually just got better internet today, so I'll have even faster update videos for you guys. Because there's always a bunch of comments like, wow, you got this video out so fast. And I'm like, yeah, I did. But now it's going to be even faster. It's going to be great. I have no modesty when it comes to uploading videos quick. At least for Minecraft news. All the other videos, yeah, those might take me 6 months. But Minecraft news? Oh, man. Gotta go fast. Let's get rid of these pieces of deep slate right here. And then we'll just continue on. Oh, we got an ooh-woo in the chat. Who was that? Gilly! Why the ooh-woo? Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize that all my lamps right here are turned off. It's probably from the last stream, is Loy. Give it time. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it goes. So cool. Love it. Yeah, so I want to fix up these corners now. Maybe we just, like, make it go all the way around, you know? I put a, like, concrete right there, and then we just, like, continue it around. May as well, right? I don't think we need to swap out that. We'll be able to see that. Tell me to eat as well. We will have to swap out this up here. I guess this will hide our minecart from going around. We won't really see it that much. That's fine. But yeah, I think if we make these glass bars go all the way around, that'll be a lot nicer. This is kind of the extent of what I can really do with this for decoration anyway. I know it's not really the greatest thing ever, but you know, we're kind of limited on space and stuff right here. Around might be a bit weird without structure. Well, we'll see how it looks. Might be a little bit more futuristic-y even. Listen, it's structurally... It's load-bearing glass. Also, I don't know what to do for the roof of it. We'll find that out. Okay, they definitely kind of added a little bit of block lag in this update, especially when it comes to speed placing. Because I noticed that on the carpets earlier, some of our blocks were getting missed. And now we just missed a concrete. Yeah, see, we missed another one right there. We fell down. Interesting. Oh, yeah, see, look at that. It's like a ghost block. Super glitchy. Super buggy. So did you guys see all the new features from the spring update out today? It was a surprisingly big update. I was surprised it was a 17-minute video. It was like, it's a lot of notes. It's a surprising amount of stuff that they added. I know it might not feel like a big update, but it is still a lot of stuff. You know, it's not like a groundbreaking, earth-shattering, world-exploding, crazy set of features or anything, but there's still a lot of interesting stuff in there that I think is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and swap out maybe this piece of deep slate as well. I think we can push in that layer of glass on the layers that have glass anyway. And then maybe that'll look a little bit. Oh, we can't push it in right there though, can we? Nope, sure can't. Cape drop is glitched, sadly. Yeah, so if it's not working for you, the best I can do is recommend that you try creating a new account or logging out, logging back in, try a different internet, try a different service, try a different, all these different things. Sometimes you just gotta try. There's a lot of troubleshooting steps. You know, a lot of things are always broken, right? Sometimes it's worth just trying a few things instead of going straight to contacting support or whatever the case may be. Right, so I can't push in on this corner because the bubble column is right there, so that's a bit unfortunate. Although it wouldn't be such a bad thing to see the bubble column. I didn't even lose any carpet from that. Beautiful. Amazing. Yeah, so if we push in the glass blocks a little bit right here, we can get a little bit of extra depth just on the sides, though, because we can't do it on these sides, obviously. Because unfortunateness. We do need to get in there and rip out all those regular pieces of glass as well. There's quite a bit of that in there. Yeah, I don't know, man. Hey, BOJ, how you doing? Like I said, I'm not so sold on it. It's kind of hard to get a good angle at it. Yeah, let's just keep it standard. I think that's best. I do want to try wrapping the glass around the edges, though. That could be fun. And then, are we out of glass? No, okay, we have a little bit. We might even swap out the lime. I'm not sure what color I want this farm to be, but lime is just like the corner that it's on right now, so we're just kind of sticking with that for the time being. It looks like if NVIDIA made a building. You're not wrong about that. How dare you say something so accurate? I mean, hey, NVIDIA has good aesthetics, not gonna lie. Oops. Can't really blame them, right? Got that green. They got that green, if you know what I mean. Okay. Let's go and fill in this right here. And then I'm stuck down here. Cool. Love getting stuck in places. Yeah, so I don't know what to do for the roof. Probably gonna be another instance of winging it. Well, let's see. What can we do? I want this place to glow, obviously. I think that would be best. 2 days, you have your first public exam? Good luck with that. Hopefully you study up. You know all your things. I'm sure that's nerve-wracking. Make it a square dome. I don't know how to do that. You think I have building skills? Excuse me. Does this look like the kind of thing I'd put together if I had building skills? Yeah. I don't know, let's try connecting up these corners again. I feel like everyone has Stockholm Syndrome in regards to the new cast. The new cast is great! What are you talking about? Don't beat on my boy, the Happy Ghast. Happy Ghast is great! What's wrong with the Happy Ghast? What do you mean you don't like the Happy Ghast? Pulls out knife. Everybody likes the Happy Ghast. Okay, that's gonna have to do it for now. I do want to work on these corners, though. I'm not sure what all we could throw together in there. But, like, obviously, I need something. Maybe we could just try, like, some glass panes up the corners. That might be the best way to do it. Any claim to the drops? So, if you're watching on Twitch, just gotta watch for 3 minutes, and then it'll be in your notifications upper right of Twitch. Check it there. Boom, you get the code. Boom. Take that to minecraft.net/redeem, and you're good to go. Got some gray glass in there. Let me guess, we don't have any lime panes. I'm not gonna make that's a pain joke. Because that would be a pain. Yeah, I don't think we have any. Nope. You get so many panes. I always try to avoid crafting them, because then you have like 100. Ooh, what if we did it like that? Or we take it down the middle. Interesting. Is that your way of saying that you hate it? Well, this one's supposed to be lined up. Yeah, so obviously, I don't know. It's top 3. It's top 3 of the 2 things that I've showed you. Yeah, this one's a very limited space, so it kind of has to be a box. The only real way that we have to, customize this in any meaningful fashion is just these corners. That one's not so bad, actually, but obviously it doesn't, like, line up with anything. I think we could just keep it like this and it would be fine. Just like that. Without the concrete in there. Because the concrete adds like a little bit too much, I think. It's a real house of pain. Come on. Come on. Yeah, let's just add a few of those in there. Break it up at the very least. And then I would like this farm to light up when it's on, but there's really not much of a good way to do that. That truly is a pain. So for now we can leave it like this, and then obviously the ceiling of it's gonna have to be an issue as well. Now everything has to line up. Yes, it does! End rods. Ooh. 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 End rods would be spicy. We might have some of those at the base. The chunk base. The base of chunks. But yeah, if you guys are watching the stream, welcome in. Hi. So to get the Twitch cape, you just gotta watch for 3 minutes. It'll be in your notifications, upper right of Twitch. After 3 minutes, you'll get a code there. Go ahead and write that down. Take it to minecraft.net/redeem, and you'll be good to go. And then you can hop over to the TikTok live stream, because we're streaming on both platforms, by the way, guys. You can watch that stream for 3 minutes on a mobile device using the mobile app, and then you will get the code there as well. Boom. 2 capes. 2 capes, 1 stream. 1 night. Good to go. Easy peasy. Blue Deadpool's a little bit cursed. Ooh. Can't fly through this, can I? Yes, I can. That counts. I got in there. Someone cut down my trees? Unacceptable. Oh, they all just regrew. As soon as I got here. 0 tech tree farm? Let's go. So I have a bunch of end blocks somewhere. I know I collected some end rods. Yeah, there we go. Do I have chorus? Surely I brought some back. I have chorus fruit. Did I get the chorus plant things? Normally I grab that just because I'm like, oh, what if I need chorus in the future? But apparently I didn't. Maybe? Doesn't look like I did. Okay, well, whatever. I guess we'll have to go back to the end if we want to get more of these. Ow. No flowers? No flowers. Not for you. Not today. Yeah, the R probably does have some. You're right. Last season they built a chorus fruit farm. You know, that's something I've never made a video on, is chorus fruit farm. Maybe because they're super boring. Zero tick tree farm. Just get your friends to AFK. I mean, technically that would work. That would work. Steal from Zoe. Hey, there we go. It took the entire stream, but someone finally suggested it. We steal from Zoe. Oh man, look how slowly these things grow as well. Of course, or cactus flower farm is gonna be rough. Let's see if we can't steal that. Dang it. I'm just bad at getting onto these things. Well, we got 7 of them. I don't know what to do with them now, but we have them. They didn't sneakily add a way to, like, bone meal these or something, did they? They wouldn't do that to me, would they? No. Come on. Give me a way to bone meal these, please! Please! No! Okay, well. Dang. That's rough. This is gonna be one of the worst plants to farm in Minecraft. If not the worst plant. Something happened. Dom, thank you for 17 months of resubscribing, but we all know that's much longer. Been around forever. I kind of like it. Kind of like it like that. Yeah, so cactuses don't grow if there's a flower on them. But normal cactus farms, you won't have to worry about flowers growing, so that's not a problem. Okay. Which way do we want them? Like the stems down or the stems up? I don't think it really matters. I think stems down is better, actually. It does matter. It's important. It matters. I changed my mind in a split second. Yeah, so if you want to get the cape on Twitch, just watch for 3 minutes. You'll get a notification in your upper right, and boom, that's the code. Take that to minecraft.net/redeem, and you're good. If you're watching on TikTok, you gotta watch the stream for 3 minutes. Get that little TikTok icon upper left of the stream, and then, boom, that's your cape code. Super easy, guys. Yeah, it's been having some issues on Twitch tonight for people. I couldn't tell you exactly why, but it seems like Twitch is having some system issues, if I had to guess. And so it's not working for some people, but it does exist. You might just need to come back to the next live stream. Maybe it's just being down kind of everywhere, because people have been saying they went to other live streams and it also wasn't working there. So maybe it's just kind of like a site-wide problem. Because there's nothing I can do on my end to, like, make it work besides stream Minecraft. So, like, if it ain't working, then Twitch is being twitchy, right? But we will be streaming again on... What day is it? Thursday. 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern, late UK, and early Australian time. Of course, you should just drop a follow on the channel if you enjoy the content. Or, you know, join us on YouTube or subscribe or whatever you want to do. My name is Silent Whisper on absolutely every platform ever. And we stream like 4 times a week here on the Truly Bedrock server. Okay, that's a bit better. You can see some of the redstone in there, but honestly, like, I don't really mind that. 7:30 Central. Yeah, I think, yeah, 7:30 Central. Because you're 2 hours ahead of Pacific, right? Need more lamps. I know, it does need lamps. This farm doesn't really, like, use lamps, though. This farm doesn't operate on lamps. Neither do the iron farms, though, so it's, like, right there. It's fine. The bee farm, I don't know how that's going to operate on lamps, either. But, man, actually counting those sheeps made me tired. Not even joking over here. I've been fighting off the yawns ever since we started counting sheep. By the way, scan this QR code. You should do it. Do I have a hardcore world? We did. We just stopped playing on it because we started this season through the Bedrock, but we still have it. Why did I name myself Silent Whisper? Because I thought it was a cool name, and I needed a name, and that was 10 years ago, and now I'm kind of stuck with it. So like, that's just where we're at right now with it. I'm considering trying to change my name to Silent, but like that would never happen. Yeah, it's just impossible to get like one-word names like that anymore. Hey, listen, we spent 4 hours making that map art. Least you can do is scan it. Come on. Welcome in, Josh. How you doing? Glad you like the videos. Yeah, it's only streams, Potato. Only streams. That's just how they set it up. This cape that I'm wearing right now, this is the Yearn cape. I made a video on how to get this today on YouTube, though. That one is not from streams, but the blue and the red versions of this are from streams. So the blue one is on Twitch, and the red one is on TikTok. All right, are we on? Yeah, we're on the custom skin pack. Hey, you guys want to know what capes you can't get? Well, you can't. You could get that one. Can't 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 get this one yet. I might have done some game hacking. It's fine. Don't worry about it. On that one. I have more actual capes than I have illegal capes, though. So I mean that's kind of cool. Oh, little bit of flex there. Fun Reppy says the QR code is amazing. Highly recommend. I recommend it too. It's great. Can't go wrong with it. Just for anyone who happened to miss it. Wait, where'd it go? It's right here, guys. Right here. You can't go wrong with it. I mean, come on. Or you can scan that one. You know, you can scan them both. Actually, I don't know if that's... Oh, yeah. Here we go. You can scan them 3 times. Unlimited power. It's great. You guys want to know the analytics of that QR code, by the way? Because I can look that up real quick. I have that on one of my other windows. Where's that at? Let's see. How many people do you think have scanned that QR code so far? Because we just got an extra 30 people to do it right now. Yeah. QR codes have analytics? They do, yeah. So I made this one via Bitly, specifically so I could see how many people scanned it. We're currently at 170, and I've only shown it in streams so far, and a bunch of that was like covered up with a chat. So once it goes in the video, that number might spike up a little bit. Anyway, I think that's about what we can do here tonight. It seems like some of these are still trying to grow for some reason. Doesn't seem like we should have gotten this many from them. peculiar. Because once they grow a flower, they're never supposed to grow another one. It's really annoying. If they did regrow another one, then we wouldn't have any problems farming them. It would be easy. And we got 9 out of like 30 cactus. They do have a 25% chance, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, we'll be streaming again on a Thursday night. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's live stream. We're going to drop a raid on someone else, so stick around for just a moment, and you'll see what's happening. Our stream says unstable. We might have to turn down the bitrate. I turned it up to like 6,000. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, make sure to drop a follow. We'll see you guys on the next one. I stream at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern, late UK, and early Australian time. We got Slack Lizard streaming some Minecraft. You guys know the deal. Drop a follow on the channel. Tell them where you came from. I'll see you over there and in the next one. And thank you so much again for watching. And then there was Soylence.